logical
years if necessary. All right, time now for the Monday Playbook presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook Swag. Year 2 for Rome Odunze. What are you looking for from the talented wideout from Washington?
He will have a catch that's plus 20 yards. I think this is going to be a guy downfield that Caleb Williams believes in. Big body, good catch radius. We saw him do it in college a number of times. DJ Moore, I think, is going to be that guy, get the ball out of your hands quick and let him make run after catch. But when you find those one-on-ones, Rome Odunze is the guy he's going to be looking for down the field.
Well, I'm going with J.J. McCarthy with 2+ touchdown passes.
Okay.
Hey, don't look at me like that, Swag.
Damn.
I haven't seen him play. How can I pick his team? I think if I'm the Chicago Bears, I'm going to stack the box. I'm going to force J.J. McCarthy to beat me. And if you want to force J.J. McCarthy to beat you, then that's T.J. Hockenson and that's Justin Jefferson with opportunities to make plays.
I like where your head's at regarding Hockenson. He was injured last year, didn't find the end zone. When I looked that up, I checked again to make sure. That doesn't seem right because this is a guy that can score. I'm saying tonight he does. He's an anytime touchdown. So you put those three together, $10 will get you back. Am I reading that right?
I want him in the next superhero movie.
$62.20. I was trying to give you $622, but that ain't what it is. $10 get you back $62.20. That's our parlay.
I feel like Marcus took us down.
Let me get some pipe.
Smooth segue from gambling to the Pope. I mean, hey, just send one up to the good Lord. Hey, you never know. Get a little help.
I have a parlay.
The Pope is from Chicago. Is that the key to getting the title here? A little more on the homecoming of JJ and the head coaching debut of one of the talented minds in this game who left a division rival to head south to Chicago, where he is at the building. Sandy Spring, Maryland. Love it. Giving out a ticket to a Bears fan. I told you they're passionate. The Bears. You may hang out and have hot dogs with that guy?
Bear man. No,
okay.
we crowned.
It's been 40 years since the Bears have won a Super Bowl, and I want winners. Indeed, that man was and is a winner, Mike Singletary. But perhaps there's reason to believe. Pleased to be joined once again by Michelle Bosner-Buck, who has been on the case. And Michelle, you've uncovered exactly who could be the reason. It's time to rejoice again in Chicago. Who would that be?
Oh, well, let me give you a little background there, Scott. This past May, when Chicago's own Robert Francis Prevost was named Pope Leo XIV, it got me thinking, could this man be the missing piece to get the Bears back to Super Bowl glory? I was on to something, at least so I thought. So I put on my investigative reporter's cap and I got to work examining every possible reason why the Pope could be the answer to end this Super Bowl drought.
Walter Payton, Mike Ditka, finally champions.
This is the 40th season since the Bears last won the Super Bowl. Led by head coach Mike Ditka, quarterback Jim McMahon, the great Walter Payton, and one of the greatest defenses ever assembled. The Bears faithful have wondered if it would take a miracle for their team to win a Super Bowl again. While this past spring, their prayers may have been answered.
It would appear the Catholic Church has a new pope. We have just heard that Robert.
Michelle, it's been my pleasure working with you, watching you do that intro in one take. It was pretty good.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You might want to make this a career. You know?
I should think about it, shouldn't I? So, as much as I would like to think that you're just here tonight to stand with me for 30 seconds, I know that you got much bigger fish to
Worth
fry.
the trip.
Yeah, right. Tell me what brought you to Chicago this weekend.
Well, it's our alumni weekend this year, and it's our 40th anniversary of our Super Bowl, so it was great to come back and see all these guys I have not seen in probably 30 years, and it was wonderful last night, and I look forward to watching a little bit of the game and take it from there.
Who were you most excited to be reunited with?
It's always good to see all these guys, but Kenny Marjoram and I have a real special relationship. We met back in 1980 at a Kodak All-America football team and awards banquet, and we've been buddies ever since. I have not seen him for so long, and to see him showing up looking like Willie Nelson, it was kind of funny.
Well, you look fantastic. Thank you again. We love you, man.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right, guys, back to you.
The spunky QB. That is so cool to see him back in his town, and it'll always be his town. But it's this guy's town, too, and that's what makes tonight so interesting as J.J. McCarthy gets suited and booted. About time to get out here and do his thing, but the Bears stand squarely in his way. It's the Bears and the Vikings as Monday Night Countdown continues.
ESPN Bet is the sports book for sports fans. Bet confidently with player insights, get personalized picks based on your favorites, and bet your fantasy roster synced in the app. Right now, new users get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with code Monday.
Football.
Holy smokes. Wow.
Let's go! I love y'all.
By ESPN Sportsbook. Beautiful day here in Chicago, Illinois, as Week 1 in the National Football League wraps up with the 8th divisional matchup that we've had. And as we throughout, it's the very first for that. And
It's the very first night for J.J. McCarthy, his opportunity to take the field as the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings. Listen, when you look at J.J. McCarthy, Swag, how do you think he needs to start this game in order to build confidence in what he's doing for his team?
Yeah, we had Troy on earlier, RC. I think more importantly, get him comfortable as much as you can. And don't forget, Aaron Jones is in the backfield.
Yeah.
He was a hell of a running back, big physical offensive line. To me, everybody talks about the concepts and the coaching. The offensive line, the run game is the best friend of the quarterback.
Absolutely. And there's just some coaches that know how to get the most out of that position. Kevin O'Connell has been great everywhere he's been in the quarterback position. It's got off to a great start in the Minnesota Vikings between Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, and I don't expect that to change with the young guys.
And now you look at the other side of it, Caleb Williams as well. Caleb Williams is essentially entering year 1, now working with Ben Johnson. He gets a chance to start over, try to erase some of the negative and the bad we saw from last year, moving forward, one of the best play callers in the game.
about that, and that's something we discussed with Troy Aikman. There he is. It's Ben Johnson, who famously had Washington coming out to try to get him, and he passed. And I admire a coach that knows, like, don't take the first thing, take the right thing. And for him, he felt like this was the right thing. Worked out okay for Washington, and we'll see how it works out for Ben Johnson. He is here in Chicago, and it's been
Is that Ferris Bueller?
Ben Johnson. Ferris Bueller theme, if you will. Hoping that the city can throw a parade. Under Johnson in Detroit, the Lions average 29 a game. Chicago's hopeful that Caleb can lead a revamped offense. Trying to get to the playoffs. Heck, they're just trying to have their first winning season. It has been a minute. And, fellas, in talking to Troy about the idea of you have a skill set and the Heisman winner from USC, it's obvious. But the sacks last year, as Troy said, I found it interesting. He thinks that's a quarterback stat, right? And it said, JC said, it drives you nuts when the guy's back there patting the ball. So I wonder, sort of scheme-wise, what are you trying to do? You trying to get it out quickly? Like, what would be your starting point?
Well, the starting point is to be successful on first and second down. Stay out of third and long situations. Detroit was the third longest distance to the first down on third down. Across the league, Detroit was the closest distance on third down. That alone will help out the pass rush and get the ball out of his hand. And then the other parts of that are run the ball, run play action, get under center, and get timing throws. Get the progressions where you're going from one read to two read.